Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary was dumping on CNN live on TV, and it's absolutely glorious. Let's watch.
And here's the one thing that nobody saw coming, and this is the competition of states. I don't put companies here in New York anymore, or in Massachusetts, or in New Jersey, or in California. Those states are uninvestable. The policy here is insane. The taxes are too high. We put them in Fargo, North Dakota, because 40% of the people work elsewhere, including Boston.
Preach, King, preach. It's the truth. All right, let's keep watching.
So I was, a bit of a debate with Elizabeth Warren about this, but I say, look, Senator, we've got to move the companies out of your state because you're not investable anymore. You're punishing people if they're successful. You overtax them. You hit them with a super tax. New Jersey, what a mess. New York, uninvestable.
Wait,
California.
why is New York uninvestable?
Try and do a project in New York. Try and build a data.
Yeah, I'm asking, Don's point, is it beyond the taxes?
Oh, the regulatory environment is punitive.
This is what a lot of Democrat politicians and voters don't understand. People don't have to live in your state. People don't have to run their business there. Just like he's talking about, they'll move to another state and then you'll lose all the money, all the jobs, all the economic impact. I think California and New York have gotten away with it for so long because they're massive city hubs. But with technology and transportation, a lot of people feel like Kevin, and it's worth hearing him out.
I had a project in upstate New York behind the grid in Niagara Falls for electricity, a global data center we were building. Eventually, it got so bad with the politicians in the local region and the state policy, we moved it to Norway and all the jobs. Norway has it now. Thousands of jobs coming out of that.
I mean, this is not good for America. It's embarrassing, but that's the truth. That's what he did. So Democrats really need to hear this guy out.
I mean, that's New York. Uninvestable. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger. Just telling you the way it is.
Yeah,
that's it.
We
Uninvestable.
Some pushback from our elected officials in New York on that.
I was just going to say Kathy Hochul.
Oh, Kathy Hochul's going to push back. Right.
Yeah, but
I'll debate them any time of the day you want.
We would love to set that up.
Particularly
I'd watch
AOC.
that.
She's great at killing jobs. She kills jobs by the thousands.
Oh, man.
You know, another New Jersey problem. Where did Amazon take their jobs? They took them away from her. She threatened to sue them if they created jobs. I mean, this is a reality. This is a reality that the business...
There's a little more to it, but let's not relocate that.
Well, sorry, I'm just telling the truth.
He's saying what a lot of people are saying, especially what happened with that Amazon thing here in New York. Just real quickly, I don't want to hog the conversation, but what was Elizabeth Warren's response when you said that to her?
Look, I have a lot of respect for her because it's okay to have a debate about politics, but not policy. When you have punitive policy, you're making a mistake. And I want to just put up my hand and say, I don't agree, Senator, with your policy. I respect you as a politician, a very successful one.
Elizabeth Warren is very successful at looking and acting like a human pigeon.
You know, she's very successful, and that's the state where I grew my kids. I mean, our family grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. We left there to move to Florida like everybody else is because it's such a tough place to... You know, this is a tough message. People really are critical about this, but somebody has to call it out.
Exactly. I love what he's talking about, competition of states. This is why competition is a good thing.
Because this is a competition of states now, and we don't put money there anymore. We put it in other places, and jobs are created elsewhere. Over time, this is going to diminish New Jersey, diminish New York, diminish Massachusetts, and California out of business. Out of business. El Morte. No business there. You can't do business there. I don't know what that place is going to turn into. Maybe a tourist zone, but no business. Imagine San Francisco. You can't even walk at night out in the street. Sorry.
Talk about what's happening, though.
Dude, I love what this guy's saying. This is awesome. Thank you for bringing that to CNN, and thank you for using, I know he has a lot of clout from Shark Tank, to tell the truth to people. I used to live in Los Angeles. In my opinion, it's like a hell zone. Who cares what Elizabeth Warren says, or the mayor of Los Angeles? I'm sure they have a lot of opinions against what he said, but they're wrong, and I don't want to live in their dookie hell zone. And at the end of the day, that's what's beautiful about the United States of America is competition. We have 50 different states. I like the fact that different states operate differently, different counties operate differently. If people don't want to believe what he's saying, they can just watch thousands upon tens of thousands of businesses leave their state to go somewhere else. A lot of people, when they have to raise their family, they also go somewhere else. Just in my personal life, I know dozens of people who've left California for Tennessee, Florida, Midwest. It's really one of the worst places to run a business. It is. And if they don't want to listen to Kevin, the numbers will speak for themselves. So It's something to think about, and Democrats need to realize that people are not slaves of their state. A lot of us love these states. We grew up in some of these states. We've lived in some of these states for a while, but we're not slaves and we're not prisoners. So if you don't want to tell the truth, if you don't want to look at crime, if you don't want to fix your cities, and if you don't want to make it sustainable for businesses, people like Kevin will leave. And eventually you either wake up or your state's gonna fall apart. That's my opinion. Let me know yours. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. I'll be back with more videos soon. Share this if you like it.